Good afternoon, friends. Aruna has kind of taken this theme to the future, and I'm looking at beyond present 08, and there is absolutely no doubt. I am absolutely convinced that it's a matter of time, probably 5 years, when the entire cinema will go digital. But I have huge fears about what is that cinema which is going to go digital. Does it mean just, shooting with that digital camera and projecting it on digital, with digital projectors, the same entertainment, the same, whatever we call as, something is lacking, and therefore we need to really do something else with this digital platform and not make this digital platform obey the very same constructs of the analog platform. We need to change there. But before I go into changing, let me get back to some very basics, before I talk about that. One, I'm seeing that the symposium's theme is broadly, talking about art and expression as a prelude to the purpose of media. This definition that we are reading here is broadly based on the Aristotelian four-structure principle, which is very simple. The first thing that Aristotle said was that for a dramatist, he wrote it in the context of dramatics, that the narrator, the dramatist, has to understand the grammar of his art form first. Two, the narrator needs to understand the methods and techniques which needs to shape that art form. The third one, he said, was, how do I use the influence of other artworks which will somehow embellish, enrich this existing structure of our methods and techniques? The fourth one he put was purpose. What is the purpose of all this? Now, what is interesting is that Aristotle put purpose at the end. Why did he put that at the end is a very important question. And I strongly believe that purpose can never be predetermined. I cannot go out as a filmmaker with a purpose saying that I'm going to make this film and I'm going to make this change. It is impossible, and I don't think one should even attempt to do that. Purpose should emerge organically from the work and from the way the work interacts with its audiences. So, what I will do is that broadly, the purpose is supposed to be bringing about some kind of welfare, some kind of a yogakshema, And I think broadly, Indian cinema from 1913, when it came out first, until today, has been doing reasonably well. Yet, in order to have a strategy for beyond 08, we need to see what is the art context. What is it that we are talking about when we say cinema as an art form? Cinema is locked in a triangular symbiosis. There is visual grammar. It's a film. The whole medium is located in the history of visuals and the visual grammar. Next, it is deeply dependent on technology. And two, and on the other end of the triangle, we see the spectatorship. That spectatorship is very crucial to the development of this art form, unlike all other previous art forms, which could evolve independently. But here was a form which deeply depended on spectators.